Hey everyone, welcome back to more WWE 2K18 Smackdown Universe mode here on the channel. Remember to show your support by leaving a like on the video as we head into a great night of wrestling. Tonight we Wait a minute. Are you sure? I'm getting an alert that we are having a backstage altercation happening right now with our hardcore champion Luke Harper. Does someone have a camera back there? It looks like Lars Sullivan has approached Luke Harper and now he's swinging off. I guess we were right when we went backstage and now the boys are just going at it right now. Yo, is that Finn Balor in the back right there talking to Renee Young? Okay, Finn, I see what you're trying to do. Lars Sullivan is going right for Luke Harper and he wants that hardcore championship. The hardcore championship is a 24/7 title. This thing can be defended at all times. So Lars Sullivan is going to take advantage of that situation and he has Luke Harper exactly where he wants him. Will Lars Sullivan be able to take this hardcore championship? He has taken down Luke Harper right now. It's the first time this has happened on this show. This is crazy out here. Luke Harper trying to defend himself, but Lars Sullivan is just on this man right now. Luke Harper trying to fire back. Oh, Lars Sullivan going to run away. He's going to run down here, maybe towards Finn Balor. And Renee Young maybe wants a piece of that poutine pie. Oh, I guess not. He ain't going to get into that. As he goes right back after Luke Harper. This man's wilding out here. Luke Harper now on the floor getting back up. Harper going to reverse back. Lars Sullivan right now in a little bit of predicament here as Luke Harper is firing off. Lars might have forgotten that Luke Harper is still a beast. And he is still the current hardcore champion. That's for a reason, brother. 2 security guards just running away. That's not your job. Here we go. Lars Sullivan firing back. He sees that steel chair. He wants a little bit of that. And now he is going to... oh, no. Luke Harper going to get out of the way. But an unprotected headshot sends Luke Harper to the floor. Lars Sullivan, last time we saw him make quick work of the Brian Kendrick. But then again, who hasn't at this point? Oh, and Luke Harper's tossing Lars Sullivan. Like I said earlier, he's still the hardcore champion here. Uh-oh. Luke is trying to throw Lars down that hallway, but Lars is going to fire back. Got some elbows of his own to the midsection here on Luke Harper. Lars Sullivan grabs Luke Harper for something. What is... oh my... power bomb. Did you see his head just leaning up against that? That's a concussion right there. And now Lars Sullivan is going for the privates and the butt cheeks. Lars Sullivan is one sick freak. He just wants that hardcore championship and he knows you hit someone in the butt cheeks enough that it's over. Uh-oh. That was a little bit of a mistake there by Lars Sullivan as that gives Luke Harper some room to breathe, and now we are heading into the backstage area. Cameraman, I'm gonna need you to keep following my boy here. And Lars Sullivan takes advantage of Luke Harper moving towards that 18-wheeler, it looks like. But Luke Harper is not gonna let that happen. Firing away. Lars Sullivan said, nah, you good. Oh, but Luke Harper gonna fire back a little bit of his own there. This is a back and forth match here. Lars has had the upper hand for most of the time, but Luke Harper is not a man to go down lightly. As he picks up Lars Sullivan off the ground, Luke Harper tossing him towards that little blue carriage right there, maybe towards that car over there, maybe towards that limousine, which you know has got that weapon in the back. There's always something for the superstars. Lars Sullivan grabbing Luke Harper now. Is he going to be able to do what he wants to do with Luke Harper? Onto the cement floor goes Luke Harper. And my man Lars is feeling it. He's feeling it. Uh-oh. He's calling for something. He wants Luke Harper, and he's going to put him down. Here we go. This beat Brian Kendrick. It puts down Luke Harper, but not for the count. Luke Harper is still in this match. But if he's unable to answer the call, his hardcore championship goes to Lars Sullivan. He's got to keep that in mind as Lars Sullivan is taking advantage of Luke Harper in this situation. Harper's sitting still with a signature right now. And there it is, throwing Lars Sullivan to the floor. He might be looking for that discus clothesline, that discus lariat. He's got it on deck over here as he picks up Lars Sullivan. And yes, but Lars reverses. Gets Luke Harper back up, back down to the ground, clubbing blows here. As he flips Luke Harper over, dropping the headbutt, and we have a new hardcore champion. Luke Harper unable to answer, and Lars Sullivan is your new hardcore champion. And we got a new hardcore champion, people. Lars Sullivan defeating Luke Harper backstage, and well, I mean, all I gotta say is Lars better watch out for himself now, because now he's got the target on his back. And speaking of targets on backs, Brian Kendrick keeps putting one on his, as tonight he heads out to the ring to face Batista. Batista, who has been having some trouble with Carl Anderson, is now putting his sights on Brian Kendrick, because Brian Kendrick said, you know what, just bring it. And Batista said, oh, I gotcha. Ain't no problem with that. As this match gets underway, oh my God! Brian Kendrick just getting his head knocked off. You can tell how upset Batista is. Brian trying to get something started, but Batista said, nah, you good. You can see the frustration just emitting from Batista's big ass head. This man is not happy with how things have been going with Carl Anderson. And now he's going to take it out on Brian Kendrick. Big spine buster. And Batista's already looking for the end. Brian Kendrick is just looking for a win here, people. And Batista setting Brian Kendrick up. Batista bomb. Brian Kendrick is down as the chance fan. Batista. But Brian Kendrick showing signs of life. Goodness gracious. But Batista went right back to it. Another Batista bomb. And Brian Kendrick is down. Oh, but Kendrick. 2 kickouts of the Batista bomb. But Batista is pissed. He's got a third for Brian Kendrick as he lays him out again. The ref goes down for the count. And that is all she wrote for Brian Kendrick. Brian Kendrick showing signs of life, but Batista, 3 Batista bombs. I just don't know how anyone's going to kick out of that. And now it's time for some women's action here on Smackdown Universe mode as Becky Lynch makes her way to the ring. Becky Lynch defeated the women's champion, making her tap to the disarmer. And now she's facing off against Charlotte tonight in a #1 contenders match. Whoever steps out of this match, the victor, will be facing Asuka at the next pay-per-view for the women's championship. Will Becky Lynch be able to do it twice in a row, people? Take down Asuka, take down Charlotte, and move on to the pay-per-view, or will Charlotte answer back and fire something on her own? And here we go. It's underway. Charlotte is going to go ahead and use that reach, and she is just banging off right now with these knees. It looked like maybe they were going to tie up. They went the other way, and now Charlotte misfiring on a drop kick. That was smart by Becky Lynch right there. Becky Lynch continues to impress as she tries to take out the Queen tonight and move on to that pay-per-view. Continue this winning streak for Becky Lynch, who just came onto the scene all of a sudden, took out the women's champion. I mean, Charlotte was there, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, Asuka did tap out. What is this? Oh, nice little move there from Becky Lynch as she takes down Charlotte. Now the kick's coming in hot, like the fire that Becky Lynch exudes every single night she's in the ring here. Drop kick sends Charlotte to the floor. And this has been pretty one-sided so far. And just as I say that, commentator's curse, Charlotte starts to fire back with a little bit of her own here. Woo! Tossing Becky Lynch to the other side of the ring here. As Becky, oh, little uppercut action of her own here as she grabs Charlotte. Oh, there you go. Little suplex action from Becky Lynch sends Charlotte to the other side of the ring. Goes after that arm. Hey, Becky knows what she's doing here. She's going for that arm. Charlotte's going to have to watch out for that. Becky going for those arm pieces. That disarmer. But hey, Becky's going to have to watch out for that figure 8. That deadly figure 8 from Charlotte. That'll take you out in a second. Ooh, bouncy bounce off the rope into a backbreaker. Damn, Becky Lynch. Okay. Becky's sort of feeling herself. You don't see this sort of confidence from Becky Lynch far too often. But it seems she's stepped onto the scene with a chip on her shoulder. An uppercut sends Charlotte to the floor. Charlotte's really going to have to start firing back here sooner. Becky's going to take full control. Charlotte dropping Becky Lynch. Here we go. Like I was saying, Charlotte going to start firing back with something because Becky just went on quite a little bit of a tear. Oh, a little slap from Charlotte. She's telling Becky Lynch to just bring it. Elbow to the back of the head. Charlotte just going up for these big shots. Tilt-a-whirl. Oh, tilt-a-whirl sidewalk slam to Becky Lynch. As Charlotte heads to the top rope. Charlotte is all about this top rope. Maybe she feels like she's got to bring something out of the bag of tricks here to beat Becky Lynch after that performance last week. And the performance tonight, to be honest. Big cross body from Charlotte sends Becky Lynch to the floor. Just a 1 count, though, as Becky Lynch is able to answer the count. Charlotte is not letting up, though. Right off the floor. Charlotte up against the ropes goes Becky Lynch. Big super kick. Lays her ass out like a mattress. And now Charlotte has got her right where she wants her. Becky gonna fight off the floor here. Grabbing Charlotte for the Beck Exploder, but she reversed. 1. There's a 2 count. No, and Becky Lynch is able to kick out. That was smart by Charlotte, able to roll through there, because that could have been it. Uh-oh, that backpack stunner coming through from Charlotte. Right onto the butt cheeks of Becky Lynch. And we were speaking about it just a second ago. The figure 8. Can she get it locked in? Oh, she's going to that place. And Charlotte has it locked in. Will she be able to make Becky Lynch tap? She's had it locked in for a minute or so, but Becky's going to grab the leg. Oh, and she gets out of it. That's huge. Charlotte getting out of the Beck Exploder. Becky getting out of the figure 8 here. And now we are back to square one off the ropes. Again, the bouncy backbreaker coming back in from Becky Lynch. As she puts Charlotte on the ground. Both of these women equally matched here. What? Throwing Charlotte across the ring. This has been one hell of a match so far. A good #1 contenders match. I hope Asuka's watching in the back because she's going to need to. As, Becky Lynch starts going for them arm pieces again. She wants them arms. She wants to take out those arms of Charlotte. Oh, wait a minute. She said, I'm going to take the legs out too. Becky Lynch just methodically taking Charlotte down inch by inch, piece by piece. As Charlotte hits a reversal here. A kick from Charlotte. Woo! Big neck breaker. As Becky Lynch with the kip up. Charlotte, it looked like she was trying to cut it off. She saw it coming, but Becky Lynch able to get the upper hand. Damn, that was close. As Becky grabs Charlotte. Beck Exploder reversed again. Charlotte, wait, foot on the rope. She's cheating, foot on the rope. Foot on the rope, and Charlotte. The ref didn't see the foot on the rope, and Charlotte escapes this match as the #1 contender. What the hell, ref? The roll through again, catching Becky. Watch this one more time. Look at this, foot on the rope. Foot on the rope, the ref doesn't catch it. And Charlotte escapes with the #1 contendership. Well, damn. Did not expect that. What a crazy match that ended up being, and now it's time for your main event of the evening. We have Carl Anderson and AJ Styles, now known as Major League. Shouts out to this game not being able to just put league as one word and having to space out the E. As they go on to face the Haight Bros tonight in the main event. The Haight Bros getting a big chance here, and that's what Major League's been all about, is chances and opportunities. Tonight, both these teams have one to show something, show each other up a little bit. And now the two men go to the center of the ring and they tie up because nothing but respect from these two teams here, as Major League is looking to catch their footing and Haight Bros are trying to show the crowd something that maybe they haven't seen just yet from this team. That's what Major League's been all about with the whole Triple H regime, is getting Triple H off his high horse, letting people into the main event, letting people get known, get seen, as Triple H says, nah, you ain't making a name on my name. Okay. Wow, okay. What a little sequence from Zack Ryder, just what I was speaking of. Did you see that reversal into a Tiger Bomb? This man's wild. Another neck breaker action here from Zack Ryder. That man went from a Tiger Bomb into a neck breaker. Okay. Zack Ryder showing off a little bit, but Carl Anderson coming off a hot victory last week in a tag match between Batista and Triple H, picking up that W on Batista, who ended up picking a pinfall over Brian Kendrick tonight. Now Carl Anderson firing back on Zack Ryder, throwing his face up against that bottom rope we saw coming to use in Charlotte and Becky Lynch's match. Anderson throwing Zack Ryder into the corner, big uppercut. And now he's firing off with the punches, the combinations, the slaps, the chops, the slap chops. Again off the bottom rope. The crowd is behind Zack Ryder. The crowd is behind Zack Ryder, but Carl Anderson is throwing the booty down. And now Zack Ryder's going to fire back. Okay. He was throwing the booty down for a second, but Zack Ryder's going to go ahead and stop that momentum, try to get some of his own. Maybe tag into the big man here, Mojo Rawley. This man's wearing, I don't even know what he's wearing right now. But don't let that fool you, because Mojo Rawley's a big boy. Uh-oh, Mojo going to the corner. Trying to figure out what maybe he had in store for Carl Anderson, but I think he was just taking a second to kind of survey the field and see what comes next here. Oh my goodness, big delayed suplex from Mojo Rawley. Uh-oh, what is this, a little hot tag? Mojo now just kicking and punching and taking Carl Anderson's bald ass head to the floor. Trying to slow the match down a little bit. Carl Anderson trying to escape this move, and that he does, sweeping the leg of Mojo Rawley. AJ wants that tag in. Carl's trying to give it to him. Tagging into AJ Styles now. Mojo Rawley better watch out, because this is the duo. AJ, big double axe handle to the back of the big man. And now we have a fresh AJ Styles against a semi-fresh. Oh my goodness, did you see that moonsault? AJ able to catch his own feet. That was quite impressive right there from AJ Styles, who is now firing off on Mojo Rawley. Look at the tag team prowess from Major League. Woo! Big shoulder block from the duo. Oh, Mojo is looking for that hot tag. Carl didn't let it happen. But wait a minute, Mojo's getting Carl Anderson into the corner. Wait a minute, gun stun from Carl Anderson onto Mojo Rawley. And Mojo, wow, big kick out. Damn, okay, Mojo. But now Carl Anderson's getting Zack Ryder into the mix. Suplex into the ring. Carl Anderson is firing off right now. Clothesline to the back of the head of Mojo Rawley, who just kicked out of the gun stun. AJ not even hurt in this matchup yet. Uh-oh, wait a minute. What is this? An airplane spin from Mojo Rawley. The big man bringing out the airplane spin. But Anderson going to fire back with a reversal of his own. Maybe try to get over to AJ Styles, who he does get over to. Big clothesline sends Mojo Rawley to the ground. If they can keep Mojo in, I think Major League has got this wrapped up. But you never know with these kind of dudes. They come out of nowhere. AJ tagging in Carl Anderson. Coming into the ring. Drop toe hold into the big old elbow. Carl Anderson back up. He's firing off. Mojo going to reverse back. Drop Carl Anderson right on his noggin. My man's down. Carl Anderson into the corner here. And what has Mojo got in mind here? Off the ropes. Oh my God! What a forearm, which sets Mojo up for, what is it? Oh, but Carl Anderson reverses! Anderson almost let Mojo Rawley sweep a victory up like we saw earlier between Charlotte and Becky Lynch, but wait, he tags in AJ Styles! Here we go! Magic Killer! And Zack Ryder's off the apron. Mojo Rawley is down. AJ for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Major League picks up the W. But the Hypers didn't look too bad in this match. I mean, I don't know what could have happened if Mojo Rawley was able to hit his finish there, but Carl Anderson slyly being able to get away and quickly getting that Magic Killer with AJ Styles to pick up the W for Major League. The boys are back at it again. Good brothers, let me get a two. Sweet!